Hello, it's Sim here, and this is part 2 of my Wyre Forest walk. And there's the sun rising now. It's early morning, and we're carrying on down there. That was part 1, if you want to follow that with the link below, and this is part 2. And just to recap, it's January 2020. It's about -2 to -4. It's starting to warm up now with the sun. See the mist. Actually, can you see the mist down there breaking up? This is my local walk, actually. It's in Worcestershire, England. That's the United Kingdom. Oh. I will be doing more of these wild adventures. It's good to show the family and my friends. They'd like to see where I've been or where I've gone, and then they can decide if they want to go for a walk where I've been. So I'm like the scout. Because I'm the scout, scouting new trails. I like to get off the main track. See, there's a main track along there. I like to get off the main tracks and go onto the wilder trails. Can get a bit dangerous doing that, but I've got my GPS. I haven't got my walking sticks, but this is when you need the walking sticks. You've got to make sure if you're footing down these kind of places, there might be loose stones or ruts underneath all these autumn leaves that are still here from 2019. It's amazing how they disappear by the spring. They drop from all these oak trees. And it's like a compost bin. It recycles all the nutrients back into the ground. Lots of worms like to come up and eat the leaves, and they break down, especially if you have really frosty, cold mornings and nights. Breaks down the cells quicker, so they'll break up quicker. And I can tell these are getting more muddier, because they're breaking up. Look, before they were just like you could see the leaves better, actually, the outline. You can see they're starting to crumble. Great compost. Right, I've got to concentrate now coming down here because it's really quite steep. It doesn't look steep on the camera, but it is. I'm going to do some equipment reviews because now I'm getting into this walking. I'd like to do some wild camping, bushcraft. So I'll probably do some equipment reviews of the equipment I'm starting to build up. I would recommend these superb Altbergs though. They're a bit heavy, thinking about it, because they're army boots. Probably if you're starting off like me, I got the Gore-Tex ones, nice and light. I think these are better for bushcrafting and local walks. But if you're lightweight backpacking, it's probably best to get the Gore-Tex ones. They're much lighter They're not going to last as long as these original leather walking boots, but what I'm trying to do is actually use these Altbergs for winter and for all this kind of mud and streams. Apparently we've had the wettest, hottest year last year, 2019. And what I'll do is wear these original leather boots that last longer, sort of like half the year, definitely winter, late autumn and early spring. Then I'll swap over when it gets drier to using my Gore-Tex boots, which are they're lighter, so you can do further distances, or quicker as well. Less weight to carry. Imagine you're doing 1,000 steps lifting up the weight of these Altbergs compared to Gore-Tex ones. The Gore-Tex ones also are more breathable, and so that'd be more ideal for summer. Actually it'd be more like spring, autumn, the Gore-Tex ones, and then I'll have I've got a third pair that are just lightweight trail shoes, kind of stroke boots. But midsummer, most people can just get away with your old trainers. The thing is, I stick with boots now, even if they're just cheap ones for summer, because I did twist my ankle when I was in the Lake District, and it really hurts, and you can get in serious trouble if you're by yourself and you've twisted your ankle. Then you're going to have to call emergency services, and that's embarrassing just because you haven't been wearing boots. So I tend to wear boots all the time now, even on straights, because in these, like this morning, I thought there was a solid bit of ice and it went down a foot, and I could have twisted my ankle there, and that would, although I'm pretty local here, I would have got home okay. But I haven't brought me walking sticks. Normally I stick them in the back, but I didn't today. Best to play safe sometimes. Oh, there's a bit of ice there, look. Look, crunching it. That looks deep. We'll crunch the end bit. Listen to this. Oh look! Whoa! See that? See how deep that went? Altberg, completely dry. Completely dry. I did that on another one, I didn't think it was so deep. Right, this actually joins to one of my other trails along here that goes that way. It tends to be quieter that side because it hasn't got the centre where the coffee shop is. A lot of people park up this end, which is the one I'm doing today, so I'm going back for a coffee. But where is it? Down there isn't a car park, and there's more deer over there because it's quieter. Still, we could always see them. I've seen them round here as well. shout out if you spot one. I'll have to come here when there's the rut, when they're making their calls. I'd love to get some video of them. A couple of them fighting. I'll show you actually with this. I've got the, what's it? This has got a 92 times zoom. iZoom hybrid OIS stabilizer. It's the Panasonic. Actually, let's have a look. Just gonna find out what. Yeah, it's the Panasonic Full HD HCV380. Just flipped over the thing to find that out. Yeah, it's the Panasonic V380. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Say the deer was down there. I'll zoom in and show you. Imagine the deer being somewhere fighting on that track up there. That's 2 to 3, 4 times 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30. Focus on there, that's about 30. So we can go further up the hill, look, so they're really miles away. I've actually got a hide, camouflage hide. Come up here and, what is it now? 50, 62, 62, 70, 80, 100. It actually goes up to 90 in optical, but you can go in intelligent mode, which is digital, but the quality goes out, so I'll get around about 80, 90. Let's zoom out from there and show you how far that was. Can you see that? There we are. So I'd definitely get some deer, wouldn't I? Brilliant. I like this as well. I think that, I don't know if you can tell that, but it's got optical stabilisation, and I'm looking at it. It's actually moving around. But if I didn't have I had one that was just a plain camcorder, and it was just bouncing around. It's too jaggedy, as I'd say. Oh, look at the sun come out now. The ice is turning into mud now. I see a bit of ice, but it's still a bit crunchy actually. But it's, in the sun it's turning to mud. There's somebody up there. Let's just zoom in quick. Can you see? Imagine if that was deer. Oh, they've gone. Be able to swim through that gap probably. Yeah, just saw them. Anyway, we're going to go up there now. Right, here we go. When we get to the end of this, I'll do a third part where I think I'll make, I don't know what I've brought today, some Earl Grey tea or green tea. Chamomile, maybe. Anyway, put a selection in. And I'm trying out my new equipment for lightweight backpacking. There's two things I'm trying to do really. There they are, look. Dog was walking muggles. if you know what I mean, if you're a geocacher. I've got a geocaching channel actually. If you want to follow it, it's geo. No, it doesn't. It's symbol. It's symbol SIM ball BALL symbol. It's about geocaching. If you know what geocaching is. Geocaching is when you go and hide geocaches, anywhere actually, urban or rural, in forests, anywhere, mountains, or in towns and cities, and then you get the coordinates on the GPS. You go to a place called geocaching.com. Geocaching.com. It's free to become a member, and then you can, once you've hidden that cache, you can actually, you have to be a member to hide stuff, but if you don't want to hide stuff and you just want to find treasures, what you do is you still can join that for free to find geocaches, and for a basic you can find thousands of geocaches all around the world. I think it started off in America, so there's probably thousands there, but it's gone all around the world now. It's in the UK now, everywhere, England, Scotland, Wales, Ireland. It's in Europe, France, Germany, all as far as Asia and Australia, Canada. Some countries got them more than others, and as a basic member you can find these caches and do swaps. The swaps are little plastic things or whatever, little treasures, mostly for children. They can do swaps, but you've got to swap like for like, or better than like. In other words, if you spot a lovely, for girls, like necklace, or a little toy tank for a boy, you swap it for, I don't know, what can you swap it for? Little car for the tank. And the bracelet, you could swap it for some earrings perhaps, I don't know. But you don't put worse in than you find. That won't be fair. But adults do the swaps as well, and they'll probably put stuff in, I don't know, like, I think they do more geocoins and things like that. I used to swap a lot, but now I just all you have to do is find the cache where it's hidden, sign it, say your name. My name's Symbol, actually my YouTube Symbol, and on geocaching.com I'm Symbol as well. Symbol, SIMBALL. And once you've signed the book where the geocache is actually physically hidden, say it could be hidden behind that tree, the little GPS could beep here and say there's a treasure here by the oak tree, and then you can hide it in that. There, look, put a little mouse then, hide it in there. It's in a plastic box normally with a little log book. You log that, and then once you've logged that physically, you can go online to geocaching.com and log it there too, and then it keeps a record of what you've logged Anyway, that's for the free version. I'm on the full one because I actually go and hide geocaches for geocachers to find. So I've got about coming up to nearly 100 now. So have a look at that, see if you can find in my hides in Worcestershire, England, UK. Yeah, it's great. Actually, this is how I got into all this wild walking adventures. Actually before that as well, thinking when I was a bit younger, I did Minecrafting, and I got my own server. But what I enjoyed most of all was the free roaming adventures. Also, you can build stuff, so that's a bit like bushcraft, building your own shelters and huts and surviving with the tools and eating food and with weapons to kill the zombies. So it follows on really, if you think about it. Yeah. So from Minecraft, the computer game, have my own server, building trails and shelters and surviving and adventuring on other people's servers as well. I like going on other people's servers and trying to find trails and tracks to people's houses and surviving against the zombie apocalypse. Then I got into wanting to go outside and do it for real, and that's where the geocaching came in. So I've got my own site, geocaching site on YouTube, and that's Symbol. And now I'm doing these wild adventures. So I thought I'd share what I'm doing now, from Minecraft to geocaching and